Okay, so today we're going to be doing carrots, but last year I tried some carrots in a pot and it went terribly wrong because I put a whole packet of seeds into one of the containers and then they all grew into each other and they ended up like they all grew this big, even though the green shoots on top of the pot were this big. So I thought it was a success until I pulled everything up near the end of the year and I didn't have a chance to do it again. So today we're going to try and do another bunch of carrots, but on film this time, and hopefully correctly. But I'm just trying to read some comments, and I've come onto Reddit here, and it says that I tried carrots and it didn't work at all. What is it that's doing it? And someone said, perhaps you put too many seeds in one pot. That's probably what I did. And then it says what you probably didn't do was pinch them. What's pinching? You see, this is where I start getting confused because a lot of people are saying it's worked successfully, you can put so many seeds in a pot and it will work fine. But that wasn't the case when I did it. So what did I do wrong? What is pinching?
Grip something, typically a person's flesh, tightly and sharply between finger and thumb.
Well, that was obvious. What is pinching with carrots?
According to the spruce, seedlings will be okay if some of them sprout 1/2 inch apart, but as they grow, they typically require about 3 inches of space between them. Snipping or pinching the seedlings off at the soil line is the best way to avoid hurting the nearby roots.
Okay, so pinching sounds quite easy then, it's just separating the carrots out. So would it be best then? Oh God, I don't know. Would it be best to do it in a container, or would it be better to do it in a tray and then transplant them into a bigger pot later on? It's too early in the morning for this. It's Saturday morning, and let's get out into the garden and let's have a look. Let's evaluate the situation. Okay, here we are then. So you can see that I've got a bunch of pots on this side, but also a little incubator thing that I've managed to dig up from the back of the... It was on the floor actually, I'm not going to lie, that's why it's a little bit dirty. Oh, and it's dripping. Some people will be probably wondering why I have this sort of equipment anyway. It's such a sad attempt. But I've grown some lavender from seed. Pretty diabolical, isn't it? That's not good. You see, this is what doesn't fill me with hope with growing fruit and veg. Do you know what I mean? So these are the carrots here. Apparently they're resistant to carrot fly, which is good. So that means there's one insect that's not going to go all over them and ruin them. You see what's interesting on the back here? It says that you should sow thinly in deep drills of 30 centimetres apart. Thin seedlings carefully when large enough to handle to reduce the risk of carrot root fly attack. What we've got here is a brand new bag of compost, which I'll open now. And voila, just like that. So it looks pretty good soil, well, compost. I don't really know what I'm looking for here. I think it's good compost. Okay, so what we're doing now then is I'm just filling the tray with the compost that I've just opened. You see, I put a jacket on because it seemed a little bit colder than it has been for the past few days. But now I don't want to get muck all up my sleeves because I've got to go out in a bit. Beautiful. There we are, we're just breaking up the lumps here. So I've got my tray of dirt. Guess we should open these then to see what we're working with. What a beautiful day. Well, it's going to be, apparently. So, here are the seeds. I'm just making sure that all the seeds are to the bottom before I tear it open, and they go bloody everywhere. Hello, little seeds. There they are. I don't know if you can see those there. Ah, they're going to be carrots soon, hopefully. Well, not if I have anything to do with it. So, I'll just show you what I'm doing actually, so you can see where I'm going wrong, and then someone can correct me later on for future reference. I think that's pretty neat, isn't it? It looks quite smooth. as far as a flat surface. But what I'm concerned of now is the fact that I'm got to put seeds in. So should I make a little something like that and then cover it with compost? Because at least then I know where the seeds are roughly. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Because then I can put the seeds all in these little trails, just so I have a reference of where they are. Okay, let's do that then. If I get a sprinkle of seeds on my... Ah, they look so diddy. Look at them. They're so tiny. So if we just pop the seeds in there then. So I'm hoping you can see this, but I've just put a few seeds in each little... It's probably about a finger width apart from each seed, which is exciting. So that's the first ones. Should I do the same for the second row? So what I'm doing is I'm just using my finger to press against the seeds to be able to put it on my hand. So now if I take a pinch of the seeds and just drop them slowly into their designated area. This is actually quite therapeutic in a way. I am at one with nature today. Cool. Oh fuck. Drop the packet. We've got all the seeds dotted in here. You can see I've spaced them out the best I can all the way along and all the way along, which is good. So I suppose it's time to cover them up and make sure that they're all ready to start growing. Germinating is the word I was looking for. Sieve that through, getting rid of any lumps, just like that. Beautiful. I tell you what, as far as compost goes, this is pretty clean stuff. It's quite easy to handle because you just rub it off. Is that good? Does that mean it's real compost? I don't know. I think this is the sort of stuff that's made up from old tea bags and things. You know, what we put in our food bins to give to the binman. And then from there, they rot it all down and then they sell it back to us. So there we are. I think I'm happy with that. That's the first tray of carrots. So what I'll do now is I'll lightly water them. I'll put the lid on. These are all my baby lavenders, as you can see. I'll put the lid on and then we'll see what happens over the next few days, if it germinates or not. I'll whack it straight into the into my tiny greenhouse. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. And just for context, I will be putting some into little pots as well, just so we can see what grows best, whether it's better in the little incubator or if it's better off in an individual pot, so then we don't have to transplant as much. And yeah, we'll go from there. Cool. Oh, as I was watering, the packet of seed just fell on the floor. I don't think any have fallen out. We'll just do a few little pots. How many should we try out? Should we do 4? Is 4 enough? We'll fill each of these up then. Just like that. That's 2. That's 3. Break up the lumps. And a few little finger presses into those just to give the little hole, so we know that that's exactly where they're going to be when they grow. There they are. So now if we just drop I don't know how well this is going to go. Just drop a couple into each pot. That's more than a couple. Just like that. So we can see them in there. We just softly cover them up so we know that they are all tucked up nicely, ready to be watered. And now we'll just go and water these. Alright, let's water them, I suppose. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Watered me toes. And there we are. Second batch of carrots of the second year. Pick. They look sweet. Oh, I tell you what I haven't done. I haven't written a label. Let's go do that. Carrots. What's the date? Today is the 27th. That was an interesting one again, wasn't it? I just wanted to say thanks very much for watching. If you got anything from this, make sure that you like and subscribe down below, as per usual, because it helps build this channel and more people get to see this sort of thing. And the whole idea behind the channel is to get more people willing to grow their own things. The fact that anyone can do it, that's kind of what I wanted to implement in these videos. Even if you don't have the space or you don't have a lot of space to do it, you still have the ability to do something. I mean, look at in the window here, we've got all of, they're shop bought, but these are lots of different herbs and things that you can see. It's just about having the ability to go, oh, I've got a space in the windowsill. I might as well utilize that into something that's going to help make our dinners or our lunches much more healthier, or have the aspect of healthier eating. And that's what's fantastic here. So anyway, if you got anything from this, make sure you like and subscribe down below, and let's go put these into the pots. So thanks very much for watching. Hopefully catch you on the channel very, very soon in the next video, which hopefully will be cauliflower. Let's see how that goes.